Alright guys, just heading back into the swamp. It's going to be dark here within 15-20 minutes. Hoping to get some night sky shots here with the new camera, check out the trail, and just see if there's anything going on back in the swamp. It's kind of clouds moving by right now, but maybe I'm hoping that the cloud cover is going to disappear and we're going to get some stars tonight, but if not, we'll get to try out the camera either way. Oh, I can hear the snow machines out on the lake this evening. Ontario has shut down any snowmobile trails that were open. Due to the lockdown, they've decided to shut down the trails, which doesn't make any sense to me. So everybody is out on the lake tonight on their sleds, and I can hear them already, so probably going to have a lot of background noise. I don't know if you guys can hear the sleds there in the background. But yeah, I'm a little annoyed too because they're so expensive. $300 and some this year for one trail pass. And the trails weren't even open. They were just starting to open last week. And now they've shut them all down. So, you know, and they will never offer your money back. Or, to me, the right solution should be, if you bought a trail pass this year and we didn't open the trails, or they got shut down due to COVID, you guys should get to ride the trails. Keep your pass for next year, and your pass will be good next year. They won't do that. So guess what? I won't be buying another one. That's it. That's the end of it for this guy. I spent 20 some years with my grandfather cutting a lot of these trails that they've now taken over. You know, from the time I was 8 years old and could get on a sled, my dad, my grandfather, my uncles, we would spend weeks at the beginning of the season going in and opening up trails back to these lakes fishing, or just, you know, joining trails together before we had the Ontario Federation of skidoo clubs and whatnot. And now they just kind of came in and took over because they could charge everybody $300 a season to ride these trails. Well, those trails were made by pioneers like me and my family, you know, so I can't say that I agree with it. It's just a money grab, just like everything these days. It's all a money grab. You may ask why Gary's rambling on, but it's getting pretty dark now, hard to see the trail with my eyes, and it just kind of helps keep the creep factor out of my mind talking to you guys. I didn't bring the dog tonight because he's just way too noisy, and the plan is to go sit in the swamp quietly and watch the night sky in the bush with the new night vision binocular. So I'm alone tonight. So I made a mistake tonight. I didn't test my light before I left the house, and it's not working. Either the batteries are dead, which they shouldn't be, or something, it's not working. So now I have no real light source. I have this infrared camcorder to get out of here later. The night camera will be too zoomed in for me to actually walk down a trail with it, so rookie mistake, no light. You guys listen. No light. So the moon is up there, a quarter moon, covered in clouds right now. I've got the DJI battery running the night camera right now. I played with some settings today. I put the frame rate on high, so it's confusing to me that it doesn't have a 15, 30, 60 frame rate. It just says low, medium, and high, so I put it on high. Hopefully that leads to smoother frame rate when we're panning. Alright, we're just going to scan the far side of the swamp, 150 yards, 200 yards away. I'm just going to leave the night camera running behind me and take a walk across the swamp. I can see the night sky behind me, which is kind of cool because if any lights popped up or anything, I'd see them back there. So the night camera, the Bushnell Equinox Z2, the field of view is a little tighter than I'd actually like. So when we look back across the swamp, we get that red glow right there. That's the night vision camera on a tripod, way back over there across the swamp. So I've made over 10 minutes of recordings with this right now, and the lithium battery here is still showing full. 4 bars. So that's pretty good. I've got 3 of those batteries on me, so we should be able to record a long time if we need to. Yeah, so I'm at least a mile from my house right now with no lamp, in the dark, and I gotta say I'm a little creeped out. I can hear snow machines out on the lake, but I can also hear something in the bush, probably deer, but I don't know. And you would think with all this night equipment I'd be able to find it. I can't find it. I could hear something. I scanned the bush with the camcorder and the night monocular, and I can't find it. Maybe it's too far in the bush, I don't know, but there's definitely something moving in there. I'm going with deer. Just for my own sanity right now, I'm going with deer. Because I gotta walk out of here, past the creepy corner, and yeah. Not looking forward to that. Now see right here, oh, see that right there? People will say, oh, there's something in the background. That's a reflection off my glasses right there, guys. There's another one. That's IR reflections, okay? You'll see those in the videos all the time. They're not orbs behind me, guys. It's reflections off the glasses. And you'll see that they'll move as my head moves, they'll move. See them moving? And you'll see that in the trail camera videos all the time. The eyes of the deers and the fox and all the animals will reflect just like that. They'll be up above them, behind them, but you'll see them move in correlation to the animals' heads. So pay attention to that, okay? And you'll see that it is just an IR reflection. For now, I'm going to pack this up and we're going to head back up the trail to my place. I wanted to see stars tonight. I was hoping this cover was going to blow off and we could try the camera for stars. It's not going to happen. And so really we can only see a couple 100 feet, 300 feet. I don't know what the ceiling here to the clouds is, not very much. So we don't get to see the night sky like I wanted to. A beautiful warm night tonight, and I might come out after. I have poker at 8 at Tom's, so we'll see. Well, I gotta be honest guys, I'm glad I didn't see any lights out here in the swamp tonight because there's no quick exit. No snow machine, and I can't run in the dark with no light, so it would be a long, slow, it's gonna be a long, slow, treacherous hike out of here either way, but at least there were no lights to scare me out of here. So alright, I gotta turn this camera around because I can't really see where I'm going. So can't believe I didn't bring my phone. And this camera, you guys can see what I can see. No IR flashlight tonight, so the light from this camcorder is very dim. And now that we leave the swamp and we get into the woods, it's really dark. Like I can't see anything. Can just kind of see between the trees. Okay. Oh, I just wiped her out right there. Oh. Oh. Laying in the swamp. Oh man. That hurt. Oh, son of a bitch. Landed right on my wrist. Oh. What the hell happened? My foot went through the ice right there. Right up to my knee. And then I fell. I'm okay. Hurt my wrist, tweaked my back, I'm okay. You're walking in the pitch dark out here. This is the stupidest thing I could have done. You know, this is a complete reminder to me of why we don't do things like this, guys. And it should be a reminder to you guys too, right? I'm excited to try the new gear. I'm not too worried about what's out here in the bush right here now, right? It's winter. But you still have to take basic precautions, and walking down a trail in the swamp in the middle of the night, miles from home, is not a smart idea. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I picked my headlamp up and clicked the on switch and it came on. How's that for a stroke of good fortune? We're gonna make it the rest of the way home with light. Hopefully. I'm just gonna pack up real quick here and get moving again. All right. Whew, I feel better now. I almost feel like somebody's watching out for Gary right now. Not gonna lie. That was not fun wiping out like that. And it's so weird. I flicked that light switch 50 times, took the batteries out, put them back in 3 or 4 times back there in the swamp. it was not working. We're just going to make as much ground as we can here just in case the light goes out again. There, I can see the home lights burning. 400 more yards and we're out of here. I gotta admit, guys, I feel I'm embarrassed right now that I made that mistake, because you really could get hurt. You don't mess around in the cold and the snow in the dark like that. And it's all fun and games until you're not prepared and you get hurt. So, you know what? I'm gonna take things a little more seriously here in the future. If I don't have all my gear with me, it's just not gonna happen. We're not gonna head out here and do this. The other thing I didn't do is I didn't tell anybody I was leaving the house. My wife got home, the kids and her were making dinner, and I just headed out to the swamp because I was so excited to try out the new gear. And I thought I'm gonna be gone a couple hours. But that's absolute silliness, okay? So I'm doubly embarrassed for myself right now, and I'll be the first guy to admit it. Not a smart move tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. I am safely home, and I'll catch you guys in the next adventure.